Well, hello friends, and welcome back to the cabin. You know, down here at Jennifer and Steven's house, up over the garage area where Steven's going to have him little office, little getaway, there is an opening that we made into the attic so that they could have some extra floor space, and I need to cover that hole. And I saved a piece of 3/4 inch plywood that I think will work in there. So we're going to go down here, measure it, and see what we're going to need. Well friends, I got those two measurements down there, and the one up above the garage is 69 by 31. Then the one on the outside over there on the side of the house where the septic tank is, the crawl space, it is 40 by 22. So we'll get the first one up over the garage measured out, and I'm going to cut 1/4 inch. Just in case this side isn't cut straight, we'll make another measurement. It's really nice to have a T-square. You can kind of check your work too. See if your cuts are square. We're going to make a mark right here. Okay, that's our height. Now we got to get our width. Alright, let's see if we can get this penciled in here. Well, I had a few pieces of this pine left, so I thought that I would use it. I'm going to put just some starters right here. To hold that so that I can flip it over and really screw into it. Kind of a little bit tough doing things with a bum finger here. Alright, now we got to measure in between these. Looks like we're at 24 and 24. Yeah, I don't even think Jennifer knows that I'm making this. Of course, you know, it's just a simple attic door, so I didn't see really any need for her to go and buy one. Because it's upstairs where nobody's really going to see it, and like I said, wasn't no point in spending a lot of money when this is all scrap material. Well, now we get to try to shave these little splinters off. pretty good, I think. Get this other one. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time to do something like this. So it was raining today, and I thought, you know, I'll just go out there and make a door. Then we'll have to try to buy one and cut it down to size. Since it's the attic, you know, nobody really cares too much what it looks like, but we'll try to do a good job. Alright, I think I'm going to start this way this time on this one. We'll get this one cleaned up a little bit. Now, not sure which side I'm going to use. I think that side right there. And this side we'll use right there. I'm putting these 2.5-inch screws in here to tie this down to those 2x2s. Alright friends, there you go. It's a real simple door, but it's sturdy, and it's got this sandwiched in between, so I don't believe it's going to let any really cold air through or cold air out in the summertime, since it's up there in the attic. Now, I was going to put a diagonal piece across, but I know that he's got some trinkets and signs and flags and things of that nature, so he may want to hang something over this or paint it. But anyway, we'll take it down there and let him decide.
I thought since it was raining I could go ahead and spend some time and get all of these boards painted and get them ready to go. I tell you what, friends, this Cabot wood protectant is probably the best stuff I have ever used. You wouldn't know it, but by the end of the day, that stuff will be already soaked in and dried, and these boards will be ready to go. Well, these are the last two boards, and I still have about 1.5 gallons of that wood protectant left. So it did a really good job. Well, here we go, friends. As soon as these get dry, we'll start cutting them and get them put in place. Well, we've got to put this 2x4 in there because I forgot to do that. It takes a little while to put these boards up one at a time, especially with just one person, because you have to put in a screw at one end to hold your board up while you try to get it set on the other end. Well, good morning. Let's go down here and see if we can get another section put up today. This is a starter block so that when I put my board up here, it will be set at an angle. I tell you what, friends, the siding is really making the workshop look good. Once I get the siding put on the workshop, I'm going to have to go down to Jennifer's house, build a set of steps on the back side and the front, and do a bunch of odd and ends jobs so that they can try to close on the house. Well, we have to put in a 2x4 right here because I forgot this one as well. Give me some comments and let me know what you think about the color of this siding compared to the color of the framework. Well, friends, I'm not sure, but we're going to go up here and we're going to try to trick these dogs and ask them if they want to go to the CREEK. Creek? You want to go to the creek? Huh? Let's go. Well, they always enjoy that. I think I kind of interrupted their little midday nap in there. And I figured they would enjoy going down there, and I needed a little bit of a break. What are you doing? Are you taking a sponge bath? Huh? Yeah, you taking a sponge bath? Well, there we go. Just down there to get wet. I'll go back up here and lay back down again and take a siesta. Well, we'll get our starter put back on here. This is our last section here on the back. put us up a 2x4 right here before we can do any more siding. Well, I'll tell you, friends, I'm certainly glad that this is the last section that I have to do. Once I get this back wall completed, since it's so long, it's going to give me a really large area to hang a lot of hand tools. All right, we're almost complete. 3 more boards and we'll be done. Well, friends, I tell you what, I have never been so happy to get a project done in all my life. It seems like this has taken me forever. And now I've got the inside that I'm going to have to work on. Friends, thanks so much for stopping by. We certainly do appreciate it.
We look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.